and welcome to Ask the Warrior for the 23rd of February 2014. Do apologise for the delay. This was meant to come out on Friday, but had issues unfortunately with the family. Nothing major, just they were cleaning the house and I couldn't get a chance to film anything, so do apologise for that. Now this will be coming. Now I had quite a lot of questions. Quite a lot of them were repeat questions that I've asked in previous Ask the Warrior, so I've decided that this will be the last Ask the Warrior that I'm going to be answering repeat questions in. And from now on, I'm going to create an FAQ, frequently asked questions, over on my blog, scottishwarrior92@wordpress.com. I'm going to be doing that from now on, mainly because, yeah, I cannot really handle getting repeat questions of questions I've answered 1,000 times. I exaggerate, but from now on, anytime I'm going to do an Ask the Warrior, I'm going to refer you to the frequently asked questions to check to make sure you're not going to ask me a question I've been answered before. Now the frequently asked questions thing will work like this. It will have the list of the questions I've been asked and a link to the video that I answered them in, i.e. this one. That's how it's going to work out from now on. So yeah, from now on, no more repeat questions because I'm sick and tired of answering the same ones over and over again, and I can't even turn my screen off because I've got the questions on here. But yeah, so I did have to go through Facebook and YouTube. Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, and my Gmail, which I actually forgot to get the Gmail ones. I knew I was getting, so well, I might as well answer the Gmail ones here. I need to copy and paste into the Word document I've got it here. I'm so professional, I'm so fucking professional, like I have everything ready in advance. Just give me a moment. Just need to... Okay, I need to actually add it into the list of questions. In fact, I'll make it the first question since this person did go out of their way to email me, which I did ask you to if you wanted. So, just need to add their name. If you're going to use your real name, I am only going to refer to you as, well, your first name, just in case you don't want emails going out left, right, and centre. Okay, so we're going to start with the Gmail questions. Get this back up. Because that was the first question I got. Now the first Gmail, these questions came via my Gmail, Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube. And on Twitter, I now have a hashtag due to the Dragon Age D&D game I did last night. My new hashtag is Ginger Veiny Love Tree. It's exactly what you think it is. And I'm going to clean my glasses because they're dirty, and that glare is bugging the shit out of me. And I can't even print this stuff off. Okay, fuck it, we'll go with the glare. I've got anti-glare in these glasses and it only stops me seeing the glare. It doesn't see you seeing the glare. In fact, can I lower the brightness on this a little bit? Where's the settings? So professional. Where's the brightness button? I can't see the brightness button. Fuck it. We'll go with it. We'll swing on around with it. Okay, the first question comes from Gmail. Just have to get rid of something. Go away. Says default. Go away. Go. Screw it. We're going away. Oh, there we are. So, no. Go away. There we are. First question comes from Cody. And first, I'm going to read the questions word for word just to make sure I get it. First of all, just wanted to say you're awesome. And you're a hell of a YouTuber and one of my favourites. Thank you so much for that. For the question, I was wondering how you met Ability Drain, MD, Lady Insani, and Alex. Also wondering what your favourite movie, TV show and video game is. Sorry if you've answered these questions before. I've only been subscribed for like a month and a half. Keep up the good work with the videos and streams, man. Oh, this is a question I have answered before, but this is the last one I'll be answering repeat questions in, so I will answer them. Firstly, I'm not going to mention Alex in this due to the recent events. I'm not going to say anything more about him, so that's going to have to look back at my older videos. But how I met Ability Drain, MD, and Lady Insani. We'll start with MD because I've actually known MD the longest. Back when I started doing this YouTube thing, not back in 2008 when I first started, more like I think it was like 2010 maybe. I think I was in college. I think it was maybe 11. No, I'm trying. How long have I known MD? I think I've known MD for maybe 2-3 years now. So what? 2011, 2012, around about that time. I met AMD basically through YouTube. I was obsessed, still am, with Mass Effect at the time, and I'd made a couple of videos about my thoughts about Mass Effect, the bisexuality thing, And I think if memory serves me, I stumbled across MD's video where she talked about romances and Tali Zariah. I think I do. My memory's like a 7. I do apologise, but I think that was the first video I came across of hers. And I watched it and I was like, this girl actually knows her shit, and she isn't doing this in her videos where she has a low cut top and going, well, I like this a bit that. And I don't judge. If a gorgeous girl knows her shit about gaming, I give two shits. I'm just saying, most of the videos that I came across of gamer girls had their tops down to fucking here, and you could tell they were fakers. I could tell instantly MD wasn't a faker, and so I emailed her. Simple as. I contacted her on YouTube saying, "Hey, I just watched a recent video. We had a lot of similar ideas about romances." And so, yeah, I talked to her, and that's how it started. We just started talking back and forth for months. I emailed her like maybe once a week or once every few days. And the rest, as they say, is history. She became my best friend, and she lives all the way in fucking America. Guess that just proves that we have evolved quite a lot in these recent years. The fact that I've got so close with her, and I now consider her my best friend. And that's how we met. That's simply how it is. I've never met her in real life, which is something I'm hoping to correct this year. I'm hoping to meet her in real life. I haven't even met I haven't even met the others in real life yet, but I am hoping to fix that this year. So that's how I met MD. Ability Drain, I've known the second longest. I met her through Alex, simple as. When we were first starting up the now defunct Legion of Geeks podcast, another original member was meant to be Phantom's Lover, and if you've been on my channel any length of time, you know that she was originally going to be the 4th member of the Legion of Geeks, but she left YouTube, left everything behind, and we needed a 4th member. Now, we did the first podcast with just 3 people, but then Alex asked could maybe one of his friends come along, which is Ability. He says, now Ability had messaged me before, and I had talked to her a little bit, but I hadn't talked to her on Skype or anything, so I said, let's talk on Skype, and let's see her. So we ended up talking on Skype for like an hour or two, maybe, like the day before the podcast, and I had an absolute blast talking with her, and I was like, yeah, you know what, you're good enough for the podcast, and the rest, as they say, is history. She became an absolute mate of mine, and I don't regret ever not meeting her, and she's an absolute doll, and that's how we met, simple as. And now she's my friend, and Alex isn't. Funny how life works. But yeah, that's how I met Ability Drain. She is an awesome person, and she can put up with my fucking twatty attitude. As for Lady Insanity, I'd followed Lady Insanity for quite some time on YouTube. I liked her videos. She was very good voice. She's got an awesome voice. I'll say that right now. And really, she tweeted it. Really, this was when me, Ability, and MD were talking about doing a Dragon Age podcast, the Geekquisition, which it will come back. Don't worry. And Lady Insanity, I follow her on Twitter, and she tweeted, says, I really want to do a Dragon Age. I think it was like she either was planning on doing some kind of Dragon Age podcast, or she'd wanted to do a Dragon Age podcast with her friends. And I said to her, well, me and a couple of my friends are planning on doing a Dragon Age podcast. And she was, oh, really? That's interesting. And the rest, as they say, is history. We talked on Twitter for a wee while, and then eventually we did the Geekquisition podcast. And I consider her a mate. She's a mate. And we don't talk as I don't talk to her as much as I talk to Ability or MD, but we do talk back and forth every now and then. And the rest, as they say, is history. I've only known her for a few months now, and no ill will against her. She's an absolute doll. She's an absolute doll, and yeah, that's about it. That's how I met Lady Insanity, and that's about it. I'm not going to talk about how I met Alex because I don't want to mention him anymore. But that's how we met. That's simply as, and eventually that has evolved into doing the Dragon Age D&D. I don't know if we'll be doing any collaboration with all of us in the future. We'll have to wait and see. I'm going to be picking up Titanfall, so maybe I can play some Titanfall with all of them. We'll see what happens. And before any Scotsmen go absolutely apeshit, yes, I'm drinking Iron Brew sugar-free because I'm trying to cut down my sugar intake. It doesn't taste as nice as Iron Brew, but what can I do? I need to cut down. Still tastes good, though. And I'm going to make MD drink proper Iron Brew if I ever do meet her. I made that promise to her that if I ever come over to America and I can, I'm bringing a can of Iron Brew with me, or a bottle, and she's having some. Okay. There's all the questions. Favourite TV show, movie, games. I don't like saying any of my favourites because that changes every single time, but favourite movie is a tough one. I absolutely love, just a couple off the top of my head. I love The Crow, The Girl Who Leapt Through Time, The Avengers, basically every Marvel movie, every Marvel comic book movie, Ip Man, Batman Mask of the Phantasm. I'm just having a look at my collection right now. There's a whole... I have so many favourite movies, it's unbelievable. Just having a look at all of them right now. So many, so fucking many. Fly Away Home, I absolutely love that film. That was one of the first films to make me ever cry. Batman, The Dark Knight. The original Batman, the Tim Burton one, not Batman Returns. Or the other ones after that. I'm just having a look, I do apologise. Most, not all, most of the DCEU movies I absolutely adore, every last one of them, except for the most recent one, Justice League War. I absolutely hate that. And that's just a couple off the top of my head. I'd have to have a proper look through my collection, but I can't pick a favourite movie. Favourite TV series? It's a toss-up. There's a lot of ones I absolutely love. I love Attack on Titan. I love Batman the Animated Series. Firefly is fucking fantastic. If you've never watched Firefly, which I don't know, I think pretty much most of the clan has, go fucking watch it now on Netflix. It's the best sci-fi series I've ever fucking watched. It's only a season long, sadly. Highly recommend it. I like Stargate. Stargate is up there with one of my favourite sci-fi series, TV series as well. Avatar: The Last Airbender and Avatar: The Legend of Korra. I refuse to call it The Last Airbender: The Legend of Korra because it's Avatar, bitch. Fuck you, James Cameron. Trying to look at other ones. Dragon Ball Z, Fullmetal Alchemist, the original, not Brotherhood. I honestly can't make it through Brotherhood. I've tried watching it. I prefer the original. I know it's based in the manga. The manga Brotherhood is more accurate to the manga. I don't give two shits. I'm just having a look. I haven't watched a lot of it, but Superman the Animated Series, Justice League the Animated Series, Batman Beyond, Batman the Brave and the Bold to an extent. I haven't watched the entirety of the series, but I do enjoy it. DCAU in general, I like most of their stuff. Spectacular Spider-Man, absolutely love that. The best Spider-Man cartoon to ever come out. I absolutely love it. And that's the ones I got. Favourite game, don't even fucking ask me. I could go through like a dozen. Mass Effect, Dragon Age, Jade Empire, Witcher, KOTOR, the Fallout to an extent. Tomb Raider, the newer one, the new reboot, absolutely love that game. That's definitely up there. Last of Us, Pokemon, Bravely Default, whole bunch of other ones. I could literally list off dozens of my favourite games. I can't be specific, but thank you for the question, Cody, and thank you for being my subscriber. I don't care how long you've been subscribed. Thank you for at least taking the time to watch my videos, and thank you for the kind words. Okay. Next set of questions come from Nicola Politi. I've said his name in the past, so it doesn't really bother me, and he's an absolutely cool guy. His first question is, after the success of The Last of Us winning several Game of the Year awards, would you like to see it made into a movie? Hell no! I'm going to be honest, no. Because you can't make that into a movie. You can't. Because it is a cinematic experience already. There are certain games that I just don't think need to be made into movies, and Last of Us is one of them. Now, if you want to base a movie in the Last of Us universe, not using the Last of Us story with Joel and Ellie, that's fine. Use that. Base it in the same universe. Don't make the game into a movie. Okay? I'm saying that right now. Do not make that game into a movie, because it doesn't need to. It's already fantastic as it is. And I know I'm going to get asked this. I haven't played the Left Behind DLC. One simple reason, too fucking expensive, £12, and it's a prequel. I'm not a big fan of prequel DLCs. I really am not. I have watched the full Let's Play of it, I'm not going to lie. I think it's a good story, but I'm not willing to pay £12 for it, and in all honesty, it's a prequel. I don't like prequels. I will say this, the controversy that happened to the DLC is bullshit. There's no controversy in that DLC. Absolutely none. I'm not going to say what the controversy is because I'm going to cover it in the Warriors Geeky News, or maybe a separate video. I'm still debating that right now. But if you know anything about the news that about gaming, you know there's a little bit of controversy apparently, which I'm like, there's no controversy. There's none. I don't see controversy. But I will explain fully in more detail in either a separate video or in Warriors Geeky News, which I will probably film tomorrow. Nicola, next question is, in your point of view, which game developer what game deserved to win Game of the Year in 2003 more? 2013. More, The Last of Us or GTA 5? Biased opinion here, okay? Last of Us. Last of Us had a better story in my opinion. Now, I'm a big story gamer. Don't get me, I love the game mechanics. I'm a story and lore gamer, and Last of Us had a vastly superior story to Grand Theft Auto 5. I personally didn't like Grand Theft Auto 5's story as much as everyone else did. I thought it was a bit disconjointed. I didn't like the fact that they tried 3 characters into one. I think they would have been a lot better if they just done 1 character. And in all honesty, I think just The Last of Us had a bit. I enjoyed The Last of Us more than I enjoyed GTA 5, if you want me. But in all honesty, there is a game in my opinion that kind of maybe beats The Last of Us, and that's Tomb Raider. The Tomb Raider last year was absolutely fantastic. I definitely think it is a contender for Game of the Year, and it should probably have been up there with those 2 games. And maybe, I think Last of Us maybe would have just beaten it a little bit, but I think Tomb Raider was much more. I had a lot of fun with Tomb Raider, and Tomb Raider might have just been my Game of the Year if I'd finished my list. I do apologise I didn't, but whole YouTube controversy bullshit, I couldn't be asked with it. So yeah, I definitely think that Last of Us definitely is better than Grand Theft Auto 5, but I think Tomb Raider is better. Just by a little bit. His third question is, regardless of the genre, would you play a game if it had a good story? If it had a good story, I'd play it. I know that I'd play it if it had a good story. That's my main thing about games is story first, everything else after it. Don't get me wrong, the game has to be playable and non-glitchy. I'll play in a game if it has a good story. I've picked up games because people say it actually has a good story and it's actually really, really good. I've picked up games. Binary Domain, third person shooter, Gears of War clone, has a really good story in my opinion. Definitely recommend it. So yeah, I'd play if it had a good story, short and sweet. Fourth question. Favourite video game character in 2013? Joel and Ellie. First ones that popped in my head. Joel and Ellie, because I'm not going to. I would say Lara Croft, but she was already existing character. So in 2013 only, I love Joel and Ellie. They're absolutely great characters, and I absolutely love them, and they're absolutely glorious characters. Love them to bits. And his fifth and final question is: initial thoughts on Guardians of the Galaxy, the first official trailer. Okay, for those that know, if you haven't seen it already, the Guardians of the Galaxy, Marvel's next big team-up movie, well, not really team-up, just 4 characters that I'm never going to get a single film to themselves, a trailer came out, and this is a movie that has been hyped up the fucking ass for a while, and I'm going to say this right now, I can't fucking wait. I am really fucking excited for this movie. It looks awesome. The main reason I think it looks awesome is because, 1, it's a sci-fi epic, love them, 2, it's funny! I know, a comic book movie that's funny! That's what comic book movies are meant to be. Comic book movies are meant to be funny, enjoyable, and also have a good story. And this one looks like it's got it all. I can't fucking wait to see it. And also, I just love the fact, I saw this image a while ago, I'm pretty sure most of you have seen it. It basically was the image of I'm gonna see if I can find it. I don't know if I'll be able to find it. Give me a moment. Guardian. Okay. Guardians of the Galaxy DC. I'm trying to find the image. I want to find the image. Where is it? Where is it? I know I've got it. Wait, did I favourite it on my Twitter? I think I may favourite it on my Twitter. Let me just check. Favourites. Where is it? Where is it? No, I didn't favourite. Son of a bitch. I know I've got it here somewhere. Where is it? Let's see if I can find it. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Shit, I can't find it. Fucking hell, just my luck, I try and find it, I can't find it. Marvel versus... Oh wait, no, I know where it is. I know where it is. I know where it is. I have to show you that, I'm sorry. Where is it? Where is it? It was on Dog Walker's page, I saw it. That's where I saw it. Where is it? Where is it? Come on, where are you? Where are you? There it is! There it is. Okay, I'm gonna add... In fact, I'll just save the image. Right now, I can just show you on screen. Give me a moment, it's going to add a window. Add. Window. Okay. Imager. There we are. This is the picture. And I absolutely love it. It's absolutely fucking fantastic. I'm going to show it. Just get up in the corner there, so you can see it. Let me read it out for you, so I can scroll down. It's I love this picture. Sums it up as DC. The world isn't ready for a Wonder Woman film. Marvel. Here's a fucking talking raccoon. I love that picture. I fucking love that picture. Yes, delete second. Yeah, I absolutely love that picture. It's fucking hilarious, but true at the same fucking time. Marvel are just like, you want a fucking talking raccoon? You want a Wonder Woman film? Here's a fucking talking raccoon. I fucking love that, and that's why I love Marvel movies so much. Is because they know it's a comic book movie they're making. It's not meant to make fucking sense. And also, I can watch Marvel movies and feel a wide array of emotions while watching them. While watching the latest DC films like Man of Steel, I feel nothing but, oh god, this is depressing as fuck. And Batman, Dark Knight mostly. That's awesome! Depressing, dark, perfect! But a little bit funny. Marvel know what they're doing with comic book movies. DC haven't got a fucking Scooby. And that's why I'm excited for Guardians of the Galaxy, because it's a funny film. It's the B team of Marvel, basically, and they're already getting a film. While DC wouldn't. DC haven't even made the final one. Haven't even made the final of the Trinity of the Wonder Woman film. Logic. Marvel, we're gonna make a B. We're gonna base a movie on the entire B team. Guardians of the Galaxy. Let's get them in. The team that you would never like. DC, right? Here's the thing. Wonder Woman is. Here's our three main characters: Superman, Batman, Wonder Woman. Superman, ideal of hope. He's the symbol of humanity. Batman, symbol of justice. Wonder Woman, spirit of truth and an icon to females around the world. Let's make Batman and Superman movies only. Screw Wonder Woman. I'm sorry I went on a little rant there. I absolutely hate the fact that Wonder Woman has never had her own live action film. And also her first cinematic appearance is going to be in Man of Steel 2. Which should be Man of Steel based on Superman, not Man of Steel 2 ... Batman vs Superman featuring the Justice League. No. I'm more excited for the fucking Guardians of the Galaxy than I am for Superman and Batman. That should say something. DC, fuck you. Marvel, yes! So yeah, Guardians of the Galaxy, I'm fucking hyped as shit for this film. I can't wait to go and see it. I can't wait to tell you my thoughts on it. And I can't wait to see my fucking Rocket Raccoon. Plus, the cast in this film is fucking fantastic. You have, I don't know the actress name, Amy Pond playing a villain, and the fact that she's shaved her head for the role is fantastic. The sister of Thanos. You've got fucking Vin Diesel as Groot, who's going to say nothing more than Groot. 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 And a whole bunch of other cast members. Very high class actors in this one. Can't wait to fucking see it. But yeah, sorry I went off on a little rant there. Every time I talk about DC or Marvel, I fucking have to rant. I'm sorry. Marvel are just kicking their ass. DC, you suck. Simple as. Even their DCAU movies are starting to suck more. Especially Justice League War. Okay, that's the final question from Nicola. Thank you very much. Next question comes from Batish Wahid. And it's simply Breaking Bad. Haven't watched it. Can't give my thoughts on it. Undead Elvis asks the following questions. What is your favourite homunculi? What is your favourite homunculus character in the fight from FMA Brotherhood? I haven't watched FMA Brotherhood. I've watched the first 5 episodes, I think, actually. But I've never finished it, so I don't want to say anything right now. I prefer Fullmetal Alchemist, the original run, 2003, I think it was. So if you want me to say who my favourite homunculus is, I absolutely love Lost. I think she's an absolutely fantastic character. And she's absolutely awesome for that. I really think that's probably one of the best characters in that series. And just what they did with her was much more interesting, in my opinion. And especially what happened to her at the end, which I won't spoil. I didn't like the fact that some things are a bit left to the imagination, but I think that's a bit more interesting than just showing it. As for favourite fight, I haven't watched it in a while, so I'm trying to think off the top of my head. I think I have to say my favourite fight is probably... Oh, I'm trying to think off the top of my head. What is it? I think it's probably Edward versus Envy, I think it is. I think that's his name. I think that fight was awesome. I can't remember off the top of my head. But that's all I can remember. So yeah, so I can't go into too much detail, I guess. Emmanuel asks, any guilty pleasures in gaming? Firstly, it says guilty pleasures. I don't there's nothing guilty about my pleasures. I enjoy everything. I love games that are just brainless fun balls, like Duke Nukem, Doom. I just love games that are fun. Simple as. If the game's fun, I'll play it probably. I think it's fun. Fuck, I'm not answering it. Okay. Next question is from Daniel Revia, and he asks, when... Back in a minute.